So it is the middle of summer here at Universal Studios, and that means there is HHN set up all over the parks. So we're gonna take a lap around the parks, show you all the HHN updates. They have also announced what they are doing with Kids Zone, so we'll stop around that side of the park, talk a little bit about what's coming up, and then we're just gonna have a fantastic day here at Universal Studios. So sit back, relax, enjoy looking around Universal Studios.
So in the back of the Universal Studios store here in Studios, there is a section specifically for Marvel fans, but more in particular, Spider-Man fans. There's a ton of cool backpacks and shorts and t-shirts just with Spider-Man on them. I love Spider-Man and these are super cool. So this line is new to me. I'm not sure if it's brand new, but I've never seen it before. Like, the prints are awesome. This almost looks like a newspaper print on the inside with a little bug on it. And then these have actual like texture on them. Like, it's got the Spider-Man in the background of the actual like decal. And like this one, that is awesome. I don't think, this is $28 for the t-shirt, and then the hoodie is $60 with the print down the sleeve. Wow. Wall crawler. That is cute. For a little kid, adorable. You can get the matching shorts too. Might buy you that set. What would you drink out of here? Seriously though, like a whole, I want to say a whole jug of milk, but nobody drinks milk like that, so that's weird.
Why would that be your first thought?
I don't know. This is $40. So here in New York, over by Jimmy Fallon, they have started to set up this scare zone a lot, actually. They set up a little stage that it looks like there could be multiple people on the stage doing a dance or a show or something of that sort. And then across the street from that one, they do have a taller little one-person platform that could have someone standing up there doing some sort of speech. Last year they had the Sweet Revenge candy themed scare zone was in this area, and they had like the mayor come out and do some sort of speech. So that could possibly be something like that for someone to stand up there and do some sort of entertainment. But they have also started to put up the string lights across the scare zone. This is one of the scare zones that takes up a majority of the street, so it's going to be pretty spread out, which is super exciting to see it start to build. And then they put up more like lighting platforms on the tops of the buildings as well. So let's keep moving and see what else we can find.
So, you know how at theme parks you have these stands where you can get like bracelets with like your name on it, or like random little trinkets with your name on it? Well, the Tonight Shop has one of the best, and it's one of my favorites. It's a microphone. So it's heavy enough that it can sit on your desk. It has texture of a microphone. It's very, very satisfying feel to it. And it has tonight's guest star, and then it has like your name. And it has they have a bunch of names. They have like, you can get Olga, or you can get like Joseph. I don't know. But they don't have my name. Super sad. They have it spelled R. Saber's name, obviously. And they have Sean, but it's spelled S-E-A-N. I'm S-H-A-W-N. So regardless of that, if you're here looking for something really cool for somebody and they like love like, I don't know, studio stuff or like the Tonight Show stuff, this is a pretty cool gift. They also have, and I bring this up every time we're in here, they have Jimmy Fallon's books. So he has a lot of kids books. They are actually best time sellers. They have it right here in the shop. So like my sister who has a toddler, this would be a great gift for them. I might actually buy it for her. But she's probably watching this, so you know, can't get it anymore because now you know. Yeah. So over here at the exit of Fast and Furious, they are hard at work putting up more pillars and lights, and they've added speakers to the pillars with the lights on them. They've also added a curved pillar, which is very interesting. I wonder what that's gonna be. Typically there's a stage show over here. Last year there was a very interesting stage show that was really, really cool. It just got a little crowded sometimes in this area, but I'm super excited to see what they're gonna do. They've also added more of these pillars back here behind Lombards. They're not really doing much with them. I'm sure they're going to put some kind of formation around them. I don't know if they'll typically add lighting to these back here since this is the bar area. Last year they added some kind of rock formation around them, and then they etched in kind of runes into them and kind of symbols into them. So I'm sure they'll do something like that this time around. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but when did they add these candy cane looking poles to the left side of Lombards? I don't know if that has anything to do with Halloween Horror Nights, but it's very strange that they just included that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Weird. But other than that, there are a couple of pillars in front of the London area, in front of Diagon Alley. Typically, they don't do anything for Diagon Alley, but this year is completely different. They are bringing in the Death Eaters. They had the Death Eaters here last year, but only at Islands of Adventure at Hogsmeade. This year, it's going to be at Diagon Alley, which is super cool. So thankful for it. It's a little cramped in there, and usually when the Death Eaters come out, everybody rushes the Death Eaters. So don't know how that's going to work out, but super excited. I think there is some updates in there with concerning staging for the Death Eaters, so I think that's where we're actually going to head next. So over here in Diagon Alley, they are setting up for the Death Eaters' arrival. They have the main stage here, which I'm assuming they're going to come out, first do their opening performance here. There's going to be green fog coming out of there, and then around Diagon Alley, there are different kind of setups that you wouldn't typically know if you didn't come here as often as we do. They will have lighting, they'll have fog machines. There's a big crate in front of the dragon where you can obviously tell it's going to be for a bunch of fog effects and everything. So really cool. I'm excited to see when they come out. I'm glad they have the main stage out here in the courtyard. There's more space over here, and they'll probably just wander around in this typical area, because if you come down the main strip here, it gets pretty busy. So can't wait.
So Universal has officially announced what is going to replace Kid Zone here back in the park by E.T. Via a press release, Universal has announced that it will be a DreamWorks themed land that will be opening sometime in 2024. They didn't give a season or a month, so anytime in the year. So the quote from Universal states that guests will share special moments with their favorite characters like Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse and explore themed interactive play spaces and attractions that will bring popular franchises like Shrek, Trolls, and Kung Fu Panda. So that's super exciting. I feel like a lot of my favorite childhood movies were DreamWorks productions, so that's exciting that they're gonna morph all of these characters into a land, and I think it's only right that DreamWorks gets a land, because I feel like there's a lot of popular characters that come from DreamWorks. So super excited to see what they do with this land. Hopefully it comes quickly. Alright, so Universal has already started building things back here. There is this huge aerial, it looks like it could almost be the entrance to the land, but of course we're not sure of that. It just looks like a metal beam that's going up. It looks like some art piece that they've made, but that's super exciting. There's more for us to track them building, so subscribe for that, because we will be updating on the progress of that as well. So let's keep moving.
So in front of Central Park, kind of across from Cafe La Bamba, they are setting up a ton of stuff. A lot of it's already been there, the lighting rigs, but there is a new kind of rigging. It's just like the one we saw over at the Fast and Furious exit, kind of shaped weird. I wonder what they're gonna do with all these weird shaped ones. And down Hollywood Boulevard, there is two lighting rigs kind of at the beginning of what is going to be the scare zone down here. So you got the entrance here, and then an entrance down that way that they look like they're putting up these L-shaped lighting rigs too. Everything's starting to come together. Every time we come here, there's something new, something exciting that's going on with HHN. This is our favorite time of the year, so this is super exciting for me. And while we're talking about Hollywood Boulevard, the Stranger Things Halloween Horror Nights shirts in the 5 and 9 are still available. If anyone was wondering, you can still pick up your Halloween Horror Nights Stranger Things shirt.
So inside the 5 and Dime, they have some merchandise that is on sale. If you walk past the HHN merch, you'll see the retro summer collection that Universal put out a while back. It's in like the back corner left behind the cash register, so it's kind of hidden, and they're not really advertising it. There's no signs or anything, so you really wouldn't know unless you're just looking at the tags of things. They have some shirts, they've got some coffee mugs, there's a fanny pack, some hats. Some of the stuff is not on sale, like the white tank top we saw was not, and then I think the lanyards were not. But everything else was a pretty good discount. Like some of the stuff came down like $15, $20, so I might have to go in there and buy myself some.
So right here at Music Plaza, they are setting up for a soccer tournament. That is right. They have soccer tournaments here at Music Plaza once a year around July. Last year, it was awesome. They changed the entire Music Plaza into a soccer field with stands. And then they just kind of play soccer in the middle of the day here. It's kind of weird that they do it in the middle of July when it's super, super hot. But to each his own. So right now, they're setting up kind of the grid work. They usually put a net around the soccer field just in case anything like flies out of the way, you know, or then to block people out that aren't, you know, invited inside. So that's what's happening here. Usually only lasts for a few days, and then they break it all down and then kind of get ready for Halloween Horror Nights. So let's go do something else. I don't know. So we made it all the way back here at Square One. I did miss, there is some lighting rigs over by the Today Cafe. Don't know what they're gonna do over there. They typically don't put lighting rigs in front of Today Cafe. Since there's a scare zone right there down Minion Boulevard, which actually this year is gonna be that'd be funny. You have Minion stuff, like kid stuff on both sides of you, but you're like walking down this Halloween Horror Nights thing. It'll be interesting to see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you love us, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see us more at Universal, click on the video below me. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Bye.